Attorney Ricky Tumutorgo, nagtataguyod ng katotohanan, nakikipaglaban para sa bayan. Okay, mga kabunyog, mga kababayan, magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Panuorin natin ito mga kabunyog, itong video clip na to, kumakalat ito sa social media. Ano yan, mga kabunyog, nagkaroon ng mainit na sagutan sina TULFO at Pia Cayetano sa Senado. Ang pinagdidiskusyonan nila, kaugnay yata ito sa proposed sa panukalang batas. Mayroon yatang panukalang batas itong si TULFO tungkol sa mga seafarers. Yung mga seafarers, mga seaman, no? Mga Pilipinong seaman. Ngayon, ang usapin yata kung mamatay halimbawa ang isang seafarer, saan dadalhin yung bangkay, ano? Sa kanya bang domicile o sa kanyang residence? Ang pinapanindigan ni TULFO sa domicile. So tinatanong siya ngayon ni Pia Cayetano, ano ba ang pagkakaiba ng domicile sa residence? Hindi naman sinasagot direkta ni TULFO. Paligoy-ligoy. So sabi ni Pia Cayetano, nakakatawa dito kasi parang mga bata. Sabi ni Pia Cayetano, magtanong ka muna kasi sa abogado mo. Sabi ni TULFO, ano naman yan malinaw naman ang pagkakaiba niyan ng domicile at residence. At saka nag-usap na ang ating mga staff, sabi ni TULFO. Nag-usap na ang ating mga staff. Kumbaga para kay TULFO, napag-usapan na yung issue na yan, kung domicile ba o residence. Yung kanyang staff daw at yung staff ni Pia Cayetano, nag-usap na daw. So hindi na dapat inuungkat ni Pia Cayetano sa floor, sa deliberation sa floor. Kaya sabi ni TULFO, hindi mo na dapat inuungkat, nag-usap na yung ating mga staff. Sabi naman ni Pia Cayetano, hindi naman mga staff natin ang magdidesisyon yan, tayo. At dito natin didesisyonan yan sa deliberation sa floor. Tama naman si Pia Cayetano. Pero, nakakalungkot, parang mga bata itong nagsasagutan na ito. Mga kabunyog. Anyway, panuorin nyo para ma-entertain kayo. Ito.
Contract, doon po, sinusulat niya kung saan ang kanyang permanent domicile and never na-mention doon ang word residence. Kasi kung maglalagay tayo ng another word doon na wala po sa standard employment contract at wala po sa MLC, medyo magulo po yun, Mr. President, Your Honor.
Well, Your Honor, magulo din po yun if under Philippine law, you do not provide for clarity if you mean domicile or residence. What do you mean, Your Honor?
Okay.
What is your intention? At to what point will the Philippine government be responsible, domicile or resident? What is the intention of His Honor in the draft?
The residence or the address given by the
Okay, the domicile is same as the address given by the seafarer when he signed his contract doon po sa SEC, Standard Employment Contract. Doon po nakalagay yung kanyang exact address under the word domicile. Ganon din po doon sa MLC, yung word domicile ang means na yun po yung kanyang place of residence. And again, I would like to put it on record na I see your point, Your Honor, na this is Philippine law we're talking about. Dapat under Philippine law, gamitin natin yung word residence. However, since wala naman po yung word residence, maging sa standard employment contract na pinirmahan ng ating seafarer and maging sa MLC, baka magkaroon ng konting confusion doon because two different, doon sa dalawa, domicile always been mentioned and never na-mention yung word na residence. Mr. President, Your Honor.
Do I remember correctly that in the first part of His Honor's answer, he said in the standard employment contract, he would indicate as his domicile his what? What did His Honor say? Place of residence, place of permanent residence? What was the statement made?
Saan mo?
our definition of repatriation.
Hindi sa plan, sabi niya kasi sa SEC. Nakalagay doon domicile. Meron tayong po kanyo. Saan doon sa SEC to? Okay. Your Honor, sa kanyang standard employment contract, again, doon sa part ng repatriation, it refers to the process of returning seafarer to the point of hire or the seafarer's place of domicile. Yun po yung nakaspecify doon sa SEC, Your Honor.
But earlier, Your Honor, you said that the SEC states the domicile as something. You said that. What was that? I'm just asking for
Yeah.
His Honor to repeat that because I will try to help His Honor clarify the intention. If he just repeats, what did you say, permanent residence or current residence?
The place of domicile is the address written by the seafarer as his place of residence.
Okay.
Listed in the standard employment contract, he or she states there his place of domicile as his home address, Your Honor.
Okay, Your Honor, what I am trying to explain is under Philippine law, there is a difference between domicile and residence. So in your standard employment contract, if a seafarer will indicate a particular address and it says domicile, then that is different from residence. If it says residence, then that is different from domicile. And I would insist that Philippine law would govern. So the obligation of government is affected if he will not be able to return the seafarer to the place of domicile because that is different, that could be very different from the place of residence. So it is important that His Honor tells us what is the intention. Where do you want the seafarer to be returned?
Okay. I thought, Your Honor, my team already talked to your team and they already agreed on that matter.
Your Honor, it is the sponsor and I who will agree.
No,
So-
yeah, I understand, Your Honor, but for the sake of brevity or for the sake of na para mapaiksi tayo and
Pero kailangan ho nagkakaintindihan tayong dalawa.
magkakaintindihan tayo, Your Honor. Magkakaintindihan tayong dalawa, Your Honor. Bakit natin pinag-aawayan yung domicile and
Ito natin pinag-aawayan.
Place of
Iwanag ko lang po ang use of terms natin because they have significance, Your Honor.
what's the significance? What is the significance, Your Honor?
I
What's
think,
the significance
I
of
think-
domicile and place of residence?
I
What's so
think, Your
important?
Honor, your lawyer should be the one informing you what is the difference of domicile and residence. I've already been pointing out that there is a difference. If your team cannot
But Your Honor, like I said, under the MLC convention provision, domicile refers to the home address, and in the SEC, it's the same when the seafarer filled out his SEC form, place of domicile there refers to his address. In the MLC and in the SEC, domicile means home address.
Your Honor, I am simply informing the sponsor that under Philippine law, there is a difference between
I
domicile
understand, Your Honor,
and
but it
residence.
is already understood under the MLC provision, domicile means home address, and under the standard employment contract, which the seafarer signed, the word domicile refers to his home address.
Okay, so I will ask His Honor a question. When the seafarer indicates a home address, yung po ba kaya ang kanyang temporary address sa Manila o yung po yung kino-consider niyang permanent home niya sa probinsya? Alin kaya ho yun dun?
Yung point of hire is Manila. When you say domicile, yun po yung permanent address niya, Your Honor. As declared doon sa kanyang SEC. Kasi po doon sa SEC, idideklara mo yung iyong home address. At anong nakalagay doon? Domicile. Wala naman nakalagay doon home address. Nakalagay doon domicile.
Your Honor, I am just putting on record that there are legal differences. Huwag ko kayo magagalit. Kasi
No, I'm not mad.
May legal
I'm not
differences
mad, Your Honor.
yun.
But-
Ayoko kung malito ang gobyerno at ang ating
Well, yung
pong mga
gobyerno po hindi
seafarers.
malilito, I'm sure.
Sir,
I
there are
guarantee you, the
legal
government
differences. So if we do not
suspended.
clarify,
Hindi naman natin pwedeng baguhin lahat dahil lang sa kagustuhan mo para
Session suspended.
Sinuspend yung session. Sinuspend yung session. Ako sa tingin ko, itong mga ginagawang ito nila Cayetano, yung magkapatid na yan, alam nyo, ano yan eh, may laro yan si Pia saka si Alan Peter Cayetano. Alam nilang si TULFO ay contender sa 2028. Pwedeng vice president, pwedeng president. Kaya sinisiraan na dito, ini-expose na nila to. Kaya lang, talaga namang nai-expose si TULFO na mahina talaga. Ang mga argumento ni TULFO, hindi naman natin pwedeng baguhin yan dahil lang kagustuhan mo. Ito, mayroon pa yan sinabi sa simula na nagkasundo na ang ating mga staff. Bakit ini-insist mo pa yan? Ito yung sabi.
trying to explain is under Philippine law, there is a difference between domicile and residence. So in your standard employment contract, if a seafarer will indicate a particular address and it says domicile, then that is different from residence. If it says residence, then that is different from domicile. And I would insist that Philippine law would govern. So the obligation of government is affected if he will not be able to return the seafarer to the place of domicile because that is different, that could be very different from the place of residence. So it is important that His Honor tells us what is the intention. Where do you want the seafarer to be returned?
Okay. I thought,
Yan. Ito. Sabi niya, I thought nagkasundo na yung mga staff natin. Sabi ni Pia Cayetano, hindi naman pwede mga staff lang natin ang magdesisyon yan. Dito natin sa floor yan pagpapasyahan ito.
Your Honor, my team already talked to your team and they already agreed on that matter.
Your Honor, I will. It is the sponsor and I who will agree.
No,
So,
but
Nakakatawa tong mga to. Anyway, mga kabudyog, panuorin nyo na lang ulit, i-review nyo, makikita nyo, parang mga bata. Anyway, sige mga kabunyog, mga kababayan, mabuhay po tayo. Ito po si Attorney Enzo Recto. Napapanood rin tayo sa Attorney Ricky Tumutorgo, kapwa sa Facebook at sa YouTube. Meron din sa Bunyog Pagkakaisa public page. Mabuhay po tayo. Itaguyod ang katotohanan. Ipaglaban ang nag-iisa nating mahal na inang bayan.
Bunyog, bunyog, halikan na kasama ka. Bunyog, kapag buklod ay may pag-asa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, isa ang pananaw. Sa bagong Pilipinas ang bunyog isisigaw. Bunyog.